I'm really interested in this. I don't think I've looked forward to a thing of Oros in a long time.
Be careful, she's Xhosa.
Shut up, David.
Just now you finish your Oros and she calls home and says, Mom, I found a job. Apparently that's what Xhosa chicks say when they've got a boyfriend. I had asked a guy by the name of Kgosi Chweni, who used to, I don't know if I should say Kgosi used to work for me, or if Kgosi tried to work for me, or Kgosi attempted to work for me, or if Kgosi participated in a piece job that I offered.
I came to visit Mr. Gao today. What a day. He called me yesterday, wanted to catch up, asked me to come visit him. And yeah, he told me about the show that he's shooting that's called David Gao's House. I checked it out and it's pretty funny. He's calling me to see if maybe I could get involved somehow, seeing as, you know, this is my line, this is my field, line of expertise. And so I came to see him to catch up.
Hey, Brad Dave! Abuti! Malome!
Yeah, so I get here and trust Dave to have a bell that you can't reach. Thinking, how's the guy supposed to get in here? What if your phone is off? What if his phone is off? You can't reach the door, you can't knock. I tried to get there with my shoe, couldn't reach, but yeah, eventually I got a hold of songs. And yeah, I actually bumped into Akin Omotoso on the way out. What a legend. And I figured these two must have been speaking some film, cinema type stuff, because the last time I communicated with Dave, last year sometime, I had a long conversation about how he's going into the whole film industry now, and I was really curious about that.
David, Xhosi's here.
Okay.
But now Loco's also on the way.
What's the problem?
No, nothing, but I mean, I don't know if, like, they were on the show together.
Yeah, I saw them in the Lexi show.
No, on Big Brother. On Big Brother Mzansi. And then they had like a little thing. But I don't know.
I didn't know that.
I don't know if it's like...
That's something you should have told me. I didn't know.
I didn't know you were calling Kgosi.
No, I actually said Kgosi must just come check out how we work and, you know. I wasn't even calling him to be in the show. I was just wanting him to see if maybe when he's available sometimes he can shoot with us.
Okay, well, good luck on how this is going to turn out. Just ask him, just be like, oh, do you know Muloko? She's here. You'll see how you handle it.
Did they bring Yankos in the show?
No.
They didn't. Are you sure?
Well, as far as I saw, no,
okay.
They didn't.
It's fine.
Okay, Chad.
Okay. This cat.
I'm dead. Mr. Guy. Oh, hey, long time, eh?
Jesus, dude.
Oh, yeah, I'm fair.
You haven't gained even a kilogram, huh?
Well, now you're getting a little shorter.
Ish, my man.
I lose heavy.
Stress, you know? My stress against stomach, I lose height.
And a little weight. No, I live uponyana.
Nah, if I had it then, it's going now. Sometimes, I'm boxing,
Go on. Hey, looking good, man. You look like you're getting young.
I was expecting the beard, man.
I shaved it, my lover, you know. I had to keep up a good image.
It looked interesting on TV. I saw you on TV, though.
Oh.
First of all, what were you doing on Big Brother, dude? I honestly have to say, in the best way possible, Kgosi has looked high ever since. Ever since I met him, since the day I interviewed him, since the first draft he gave me, since the second draft, since the third draft of Taxi Ride that he gave me. And I always have to repeat things to him. So Next thing I know, I haven't seen Khosi in a while because of the little incident that he had. And then the next place I saw Khosi was on Big Brother South Africa. Hey, man. I mean, you can imagine how many thousands of people they have to audition to get into the house. And of all the people that get in the house, one of them happens to be not just Khosi, the Khosi that I know, the Khosi that when I needed him on a film set waiting for my last draft and a treatment, let's just say he was unavailable. I think the last time I kind of spoke to you, you were in jail, dog.
That was also a...
But that was like 3-4 years ago.
That was funny. I was working for you when I got arrested, huh?
That was, well, not at that time.
No, at that exact point when I got arrested, I was writing something for you at a party.
Is it?
And I was writing behind. I was the only person at that whole party on my laptop, writing. And then the cops raided 4 a.m. And everyone else is like, yo, all right, I'm putting this stuff. Me, I'm still there. So these cops think I'm being cocky. And I'm literally the only person at this whole party, also grooving. The only nigga who's working there. These cops think, this guy, he doesn't respect us. Now, the music's gone down. I look up, there's a cop standing right in front of me. So I was holding some of my friends' marijuans and nigga pulled it out. I was the only guy at that whole party
that got
arrested. It's so ironic that I was the only person
there. They just try to prove a point, man. It was Cape Town. I think he's a much better person, and he's in a better space. He's a much better artist, much better writer, much better director. I mean, he was fresh out of film school when I first met him.
This is your thing now these days, as the movies, huh? You've gone from Bo Piomonati to Cannes, Simunya to the Oscars.
If you want to make movies and you're a black South African filmmaker, you probably this current 2 to 3 years are the best chance and the best time and the best shot that you have at making movies. I'm telling you.
And yeah, it was nice to hear his whole mentality about South African filmmaking. You know, this idea of if you want to make a film, the point is to make it. You know, talking about how this is actually the perfect time because of all these people who believe in our generation and our stories at this particular point.
So I've done 3 features for Mnet: The Room Divider, Shampu's Retirement Village, Taxi Ride. Did the 5-part series for the Taxi Ride. And now I'm focusing on the Dodgy Promoter. That's gonna be big, man.
It's gonna be received well overseas, huh?
It's a big cast as well.
Are you making it for people from Mzansi, or are you making it for more of an international audience? Or?
Obviously you want people here to watch it, but you can't make a movie for South African audiences at those budgets with the debt that you have to pay back. Because the numbers have said to us, this doesn't make financial sense, you know.
True.
So black movies are averaging a particular number at the box office, and there's a particular trend. Obviously movies are a formula, so it's always going to be who do you have in your movie, or who's directing, or what's the movie about. So I want to make a movie that can travel, not just anywhere in the world, but especially for Africa. For me, Africa matters more to me than the rest of the world. So I want Nigeria. Nigeria either way, not that, never mind is now the biggest economy in the continent, or their GDP is now bigger than ours. But music, they're bigger, TV, film, Nollywood, you know. Nigerian it's a market that you want to have if you're doing business in Africa. And then obviously East Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. So for me, I'm making this movie. I want Africans, English-speaking Africans, people who love music, who love comedy, and my fans and Squatter Camp fans to come out and watch this movie. Songs, is Moloko here?
Yeah, she's here. From here.
Hello.
Moloko.
Is there a problem, dog? Is there going to be a problem here?
No.
Why are you blushing?
No, I'm just smiling.
Hello.
Blast from the past.
Oh, is it?
So, sitting at home yesterday and I get a call from Usongezile. So she's basically telling me that David Gao has been seeing a lot of me on TV, so he wants to come and meet me and talk about possible management for me. So I'm like, okay, I'm keen to do that. I arrive, I drive from home, and then I arrive here, and as I walk in the house, obviously Songezile, she gives me a warm welcome and whatnot. And I'm about to go and meet Mr. David Gao, and I spot Khosi outside. And I'm thinking, how? What is Khosi doing here?
Yeah, blast from the past.
How are you doing?
Sharp, man.
Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Good, how are you?
I'm David.
Nice to meet you, Moloko.
Moloko.
So you called her because you saw her on TV looking nice, and you.
Well, that's partly true. So half of it is true.
Then I thought it was a good idea for me to get Space, another client. And I have to admit, I was watching this other reality show and I saw someone else from the Big Brother who was in a bikini. I mean, all due respect to my wife, but the guy looked nice in a bikini. And I thought she will be great for Space to at least interview and see if he can assist her with management. I mean, I'm a good boss. Everybody knows. I'm a great boss.
I don't know if you guys are planning like a Holoko TV show.
What does he specialize in? This Space guy.
Space.
What does he specialize in?
He's a data wrangler.
Okay, DT
But
slash
it started,
that's impressive.
his claim to fame, hello, how's it? His claim to fame is he started the Pro Truckers, so he used to manage the Pro Truckers.
Oh, that's why you called Moloko.
No.
Yo, you'd be actually so surprised.
Again, that's partly true. Really?
That was me purely.
I think your
I'm not
reputation
trying
would
to
put
be
you in the category of pros, though.
You're not trying to track
Emirates.
for...
But yeah, I am. Technically, I am.
I've seen those girls.
dancer.
Are you a dancer?
I used to be.
Why did you stop?
I have no idea, actually. I think I
Because the pro twerkers came out and she realized she's out of her league.
No, but I'm the one that invented twerking, though. So how can I be out of my own league?
You invented it.
Yeah, boo. I was in grade 8 when we started twerking.
Oh, for real?
Eight.
Y'all didn't
And then
even
it
know
just-
that there was such a thing as twerking.
You're 8 years old when you started twerking.
Grade 8.
Oh,
That's as bad. It's 12. It's not like it's much
It's not
better.
boo. When I was...
ooh, she called you boo. Oh, damn.
Mara, those girls are crazy. I've seen them on a couple of sets.
No, but not personally. I don't understand how a person can make a living.
Once you see them, you can kind of
Like-
understand it, though.
No, I've seen them. They're not that great. Just saying. Yeah, and live a
Space,
miserable life.
why would you just arrive?
And then if the guy
Say nothing.
you Space. You Space. Corner Space.
Oh, am I he? Or he?
Oh, yeah.
Unofitla ka re spoke.
Spogo South.
Space goes.
Space goes.
John, does anyone want watermelon? Watermelon? Eh?
The meeting that you're telling me about.
It's not a meeting, she's a person. Her name is Moloko.
Oh, I'm a meeting now.
But yes, Space, this is the person that I thought maybe you should meet.
So what's the audition process? Let's say the pro twerkers. What do they have to do in order for you to see whether they're going to be
Do you know Khosi?
a money maker or not?
I have
Ebra
seen
Space.
a few episodes of Big Brother. I'm not really a fan of Big Brother, but I've seen a few.
That's not Khosi's job.
It is-
He's not Big Brother.
You know,
Khosi rode Taxi
I
Ride.
know about job.
Khosi rode Taxi Ride with me.
So I get introduced to a guy named Space. Quite a character, I must say.
So you think you can handle her? I mean, business.
I've handled pro truckers.
And then where are they now?
She's not a pro.
The only one that I still know of is Queen Twerk, that's because her bums are all over Twitter
I left.
and Instagram.
I left after.
And
You know,
everywhere
like
else.
when you leave something,
It fell apart because you left.
it falls apart.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you
everything
the
I leave falls
foundation.
apart.
Oh,
Yeah,
you have a manager.
no, I don't.
No manager. Papa.
I haven't needed one. Till now. I still don't know.
To think about it, I can do a better job because her claim to fame is Big Brother Mzansi and what else? Because all these movies that she mentioned, I've never even heard of. So like even now she's on like Big Brother, like she's on like David Cow's house. It's all because of me. Because if I wasn't here, like she wasn't even gonna be in the show.
Do you still want to pitch?
Listen, just give me just 2 minutes to think about it. If I still
I try space, yeah, bam, then on about to send her and take over.
Nah, just go by Moloko. This guy. Oh.
Alright.
Just in case I gotta bye before goodbye.
Bye. Anyway, it's time for Khosi to go. So obviously David escorts Khosi out. So we decide that we're going to have a meeting, myself and Space. We move off now into the office space, where Space takes up the space. Because that's literally what he does. He's just taking up space.
Oh, hey, no, you can come in.
Okay.
Wow, no, you can sit here.
Are you sure? Isn't that David's chair?
No, I don't worry about him. No, like he's never around here, so like you can even sit here because, like, he's never there. Like, so he's like chilling like at the stoop or in the house, so you can chill here. So
it's pretty comfy.
Yeah, it's pretty comfy. That's why I always chill when I'm like working here.
Okay.
Yeah. So so like David called you this morning. Oh no, like he told me about you actually. That like you need a manager or something like that. So as I've managed the Pro Twerkers and there's another girl called Mpoxy and her like she's she's one of my clients.
Okay.
Who actually it was busy managed, but now it's because I'm busy with other things. I told David to take over for now, since I'm big data wrangling and everything else. Since I'm working for his company,
okay.
Yeah. So so far, get into anything like acting wise, or get into the what you're passionate about.
No, I've done a few feature films. I've done 2 films. Well, 3 films for Mzansi Lokshan Bioskop. My 4-5 Sleeps, Quantum of Terror, as well as Lion's Den, which will be showing very soon. And then I do a lot of MC gigs. So I've done Homecoming Picnic, I've done Casper Nyovest, Fresh Prince of Mafikeng, Go Mafikeng. Okay. I've done many events. Obviously, me coming in as an artist, I want to know what you can provide for me as a manager that I haven't already achieved myself.
So, like, where do you see yourself, like, maybe in, like, 5 years? What you want to do, like, in the future? Maybe any gigs that you would want to do in the future?
No, for now, I'm pretty happy doing feature films, and maybe I might get, if I get a role on one of the soapies, but I don't plan to be on screen for too long. Because I've got my production company, Local Line Productions, and we have a couple of shows that we're going to be bringing out ourselves during the course of the year. So
it's because I can make you big, because like with Pro Talkers, I took their page to they were like on 600 likes on their Facebook page, and I took them to 110,000 likes and. Or like the hype, I can say
110,000 likes.
Yeah, on their Facebook page. I created the hype. Even on Twitter, they were like on 15,000, and most of the people who follow them were like celebrities, as they're known as. Even the Pastor Rhymes, I followed them. He was like all over the place with his girls and everything.
So I'm talking to Space, and he's obviously telling me about whatever accolades he has, what he's done for the Pro Twerkers. He's telling me that he's moved their Facebook page from 600 to 110,000 likes. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty impressive. So I think maybe he's thinking that that's going to impress me or, show me a bit of his work. But I expect more.
So you're not going to be like in the limelight, Khaholo? Or what?
No, but my Facebook is already, I've got over 120,000. followers on Facebook, and my Twitter is on almost on 37,000.
Yeah.
And my Instagram is almost on 16,000. So I don't know.
You there? It's like you there.
Yeah.
So that's big. That's literally big. So is it possible for you maybe to put me to take a pic with you and you can post it on your Facebook page, maybe to to hype me up.
But I thought this meeting was about you helping me out.
Yeah, but
so now you want to take a selfie with me.
Oh, and then that's gonna help me, like in the long run. But that's gonna help me too, so that I can get recognized. I know, like I got like 5,000 friends now on Facebook, but I wanna increase. But then you can even take me there. It's like, on Instagram, I got like 500.
So you want me to manage you, in other words?
No.
So then how are you using my traction to...
Come on, just for the hype, it's like the hype on the streets, so that I can, because it's like I see, so...
Yeah, and so like I'm talking about Pro Twerkers having all these likes on Facebook and getting all this hype, only to find out that she has more than like what I expected, and that's flames for me, because it's like she's on that 120,000 to 100 and something thousand. Like that's even over me, over as to what I expected.
I guess we can take a selfie, but I don't understand how you're gonna help me if you already need me to help you.
Just for just kickstart. The one, it's like David's been getting me a whole lot of followers there, fairly. Like Facebook, I'm there, but there, I need a little bit of push.
I think I shocked the guy. I think I kind of threw him off his game. I'm actually about to leave, so should I give you a lift?
Nah, I'm good. Like, it's got transport, yeah. So, but no, so like how am
I'm going towards Kempton Park.
Oh,
I kinda asked her for a lift indirectly, without telling her that I don't have a car, I take taxis, because now she even assumed that I don't have, because she didn't see a car outside.
Come on, Joe, at least we will be halfway, Joe's in the freeway.
Are you being for real?
Come on, like, it's gonna take a combo nowadays because I'm making you walk.
I think I need to have a talk with David.
Okay. I've been just nice seeing you.
Okay.
Okay, sharp. Hi, Clarence. Yeah. Flames. I'll give it busy once. Been
a great day for literature, but then Drum Magazine had quotes. Drum Magazine had quotes from the book. From Kelly's book was a paragraph. From Kanye Bao's book, there was a paragraph. The paragraph they picked out of Kanye's book, I'm not making this up. Just there, there's a book, it's like, I don't know, each pages, obviously I said they have books out. I didn't say they wrote books. Big difference. They have books out. This is a book, 8 pages, the paragraph they took out of Kanye Bao's book, it says, Manga used to like anal sex. So, and then you make me have anal sex, but my gay friend said I must just be strong, it will get better.